Create some heat between the hands. Start to take a deep inhale in. And letting it go, let the shoulders relax, the face relax. Take an inhale in. Exhale. Another inhale deep into the belly. Exhale. On the next inhale to heart center. We tune in with our mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the teacher within. I bow to the teacher within all. We'll take a deep breath and tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Inhale. Om Gurudev Namo. Inhale into the belly. Hold the breath at the top, seal your locks. So really focus on making sure your Mula Bandha, you're sealing that root after each breath. You're sucking up a little, raising up the spine, get taller, inhale a little more. Exhale, let it go. Hands float down to the knees. We'll just take about 60 seconds here to warm up and spinal flex. Inhaling the heart forward, exhaling as you round back into that spine. Just let this feel really good and wake up the spine. It doesn't have to be fast. Just get in there and start to synchronize your breath with your movement. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. When we practice and we drop into our Kriya, which we will here in just a moment, it's really important that our spine is warmed up so the energy can flow up our 7 energy centers, also known as chakras. The way it moves up these is through a fluid spine, so we can direct it really easily all the way from our root up into the higher centers of the brain. Last 15 seconds here, maybe just increase a little bit, find some rhythm in your vertebrae. Inhale, push the heart forward. Open up the lungs, seal Mula Bandha. Feel your heart moving through those shoulders. Exhale, round back into a C shape. And come up to neutral. We'll do one more warm up, ego eradicator. The fingers will come into the palms, the thumb tips. They flex back towards the face, 60 degrees. You want your thumbs flexing back towards the face so you feel the activation in the forearm, chin slightly in, eyes at the tip of the nose. Keep the eyes here the whole time. Begin the breath of fire in and out the nose. So breath of fire, equal inhale, exhale through the nostrils. It's an active exhale. So when you exhale, you pull your navel in all the way to your spine so it forcefully pushes out all the extra oxygen. And then when you inhale, it's passive. So you just kind of relax after that active exhale and let the belly fill up. Our last warm up before we move into a Kriya for reaching our mental richness and spiritual strength today. So just let this kind of bring some prana into the system through these antennas of the fingers, of the arms. We'll be here for 1 more minute. And try to keep those eyes at the tip of the nose the whole time. So it's really easy for the eyes to shut or just kind of get lost in something else, but keep that drishti, your eye focus, right at the tip of the nose. It's going to start to unlock and decalcify that pineal gland right in the center of the forehead. And before this happens, like in that process, sometimes it can feel like there's like lead in the forehead and it's getting really heavy. That's really, really good. That means that you're actually making contact with the pineal gland and those glands in the forehead. In this last 30 seconds, activate that navel point. So each time that belly is moving in and out, in and out, in and out, circulating energy from the solar plexus. Keep those thumb tips flexed back towards the face. The face is relaxed, the shoulders are relaxed, just the breath and the belly are moving. Inhale deep, hold the breath at the top, bring the thumb tips together, elongate the fingers, stretch the spine up. The arms, hug the ears, hold Mula Bandha, hold the posture, exhale, inhale, seal Mula Bandha, stretch up, 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 tighten the hands, exhale, last time, inhale. Imagine energy moving up from your root, moving through all of the energy centers, suck in a little more. Exhale. Let the hands float down. Take a moment here in stillness, just close the eyes. Let the body move, or let the energy move through the body. And I want us to get really clear for the last, as we move into this Kriya practice, I want everyone to bring up one thought form. So one thought form that has been draining you, distracting you, just any kind of thought form, thought pattern that comes in during the day. And when it comes in, you don't feel good. So get very clear on one of those thought forms. And as we move through our practice today, I want us to work with releasing that thought form to make room for a higher frequency thought. Because when we begin to consciously clean out these low vibrational thought forms and bring in, rewire them with higher ones, we start to change our reality. That's the power of being a co-creator. That's the power of having a human body. It's the power of the mind and the power of our feelings. Our feelings create everything that we're manifesting in our personal experience. So on our next inhale, with that thought form in mind now, so we know which one we're getting rid of today, is we're going to bring up our right hand in front of the heart, and we're going to bring our left hand up with straight fingers, and we're going to push it right into the palm of the hand pretty hard. So you want to feel those stiff left fingers pushing into the palm of the right hand right here. Okay, and so this is our mudra here, and you want to feel that because we want our hand to get hot. And so what we're going to do is we're going to inhale deep, 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 and then you're going to move the belly while you're holding the breath in and out. And when you can't hold your breath anymore, exhale, and then inhale, pump the belly. So if this is difficult to make contact with your navel, it's perfectly fine. Just focus on pulling that navel button towards your spine. Each time you're pulling that in so that your belly is moving. It's really, really important. We're circulating the prana that we just brought in through the breath of fire into any areas of weakness and rebalancing them within the body. So keep that going, inhaling deep. We're going to start to build some heat here if you're really pumping that navel. Keep those fingers pushing, pushing, pushing into that right hand, that right palm. And then inhaling, holding the breath and really moving that belly. Our last minute here, really focus on pumping that navel. And then on your next exhale, exhale it all out. Inhale. Seal your lock. Push those fingers into the hand. Get tall. Feel like someone's pulling your head up into the sky. Tip of tongue, upper palate of the mouth. Exhale. Let the hands float down to the knees in Gyan Mudra. So the index finger touches the tip of the thumb, the Jupiter energy to the self, to the ego. Rest those on the knees. We're just going to begin opening and closing our lips. And we're going to be here for 2.5 minutes, and you can't break the rhythm. The yogis say, don't let the rhythm break, and this will recover you from fatigue. So we're here for 2.5 minutes, and just don't let the rhythm, whatever you create with this opening and closing of the mouth, stick with this. Let the whole body relax. You're just opening and closing those lips, opening and closing in your own self-created rhythm. Keep it going, bringing energy back into your body, recovering from any fatigue from the system. Last 60 seconds here, last 67. Don't let your rhythm break, your self-created rhythm. Stay in this. Last 30 seconds. Let the lips relax. We're going to inhale. Our right hand over our left hand, palms facing down, right in front of the heart centers. The hands stay down the entire practice with this posture. And we're going to rotate, revolve the hands, palms down around each other. Okay? And I want you to think of this. So fall into this rhythm. We're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And I want you to think of this. So I want you to bring that thought form, that self-destructive, that self-draining thought form. And I just want you to have one in mind. We could have numerous, but I just want you to get clear on one. And I want you to feel like in this posture, like this is kind of like a wash cycle. Like you're the washing machine. And through this mudra, you're kind of just cleansing that thought out of the system. And then through the breath, that's like the water and the detergent in there. It's just a self-clean, a self-wash. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Really deep in that breath. Meet yourself where you are. Get a really good cleanse today. Less than 60 seconds here. Deep in that breath. Clean yourself out. Start to feel this energy accumulating at the heart center. Last 10. Inhale, inhale. Hold the breath, tighten the arms in front of the heart space. Move the energy up. Inhale a little more. Imagine the energy coming up from the root, up into the sacral, your sexual organs, the navel, the heart, the throat, the third eye. Tip of tongue to the back of the teeth. Tight, tight, tight. Consolidate here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let the hands float down. Take a moment here. Again, the thought form that's no longer serving kind of these highest visions that you have for your life. Just start to feel that getting lighter and lighter and lighter. The more energy we have throughout the day, the more present we can be with every single thought that comes into our field through the duration of the day. And let me tell you, there's a lot of them that go unnoticed. And those unnoticed thought forms, they get lodged deep down into the subconscious. So you start manifesting and you start attracting things to you that you're not even conscious of because you haven't had enough energy to be present with these thoughts that are going through your mind. So we're just generating enough energy in our system so that we have that mental fortitude to be like, okay, this thought, yes. This thought, no, thank you. This thought, amazing. This thought, no, thank you. On our next inhale, we're going to bend the elbows and we're going to have the hands right here in front together, about just a couple inches apart from each other. And we're going to begin the breath of fire, but what we're going to do is we're going to chop 5 times as you go out and then chop 5 times as you go back in. So this is really quick and it's going to be so the only thing moving is the forearms. Go ahead and sink into this. The forearms move and the hands face each other. So we're moving from about 4 inches at the closest to about 8 inches to a foot at the farthest. But don't think too much about it. Just move. We're dividing the psyche right here with the breath of fire and the movement. And we're here for a few minutes, so just sink into this. The yogis say that this posture and this breath together, it makes you ageless. So sink in here. And just let that breath of fire be gracefully coming in and out of the nostrils as these forearms move. Our last minute here, last 60 seconds. 5 times in, 5 times out, dividing the psyche. Inhale the hands right close to each other, but not touching. Relax the hands now with the breath held. Feel this energy moving between the left and the right palm. Inhale a little more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to take the left palm and we're going to take it palm up right here at the heart center. And you're going to take your ring finger to the thumb. This is Surya Mudra, drawing on the energy of the sun. Nice, exactly right there. So the left palm stays right here. The right palm is we're going to start with the palm up here with the palm facing down. And when we exhale, we're going to move the palm down with the palm facing down. Then you lift the palm up and you raise it back up. Palm down, down, palm up, up. Palm down, down, palm up, up. And just sink into your own pace here. Breathing in and out through the nose. Not here for very long, just 50 more seconds until we go to the other side. So get some deep breaths in and out through the nose, moving that hand up and down. Thirty more seconds here. Getting some nice breaths, last 15 seconds. Relax the right hand, take the right palm now, the ring finger to the thumb, palm facing up at the heart center. Again, we'll start on the other side here for a minute. Palm up, up, palm down, down. Breathing in and out through the nose. Make sure you can hear that inhale and you can hear that exhale. Thirty seconds here. Stay with me. Inhale and exhale strong. Let the left arm relax. We're going to take the hands right in front of the body in this steeple like this. Exactly. We're going to place them right in front of the heart, and then you're just going to start to rotate your hands back and forth around the wrist. So they're just in this nice steeple, and you just move them back towards the heart so the fingers point there and then back forward. Exactly. Just take a moment, eyes at the tip of the nose, and we're breathing in and out through the mouth. Really beautiful job. About another 45 seconds here. Letting those fingers move around that wrist, The fingers face back towards the heart and then back forward. That breath going in and out strong, heavy through an O-shaped mouth. Now let that breath get really natural in and out through the nose, just very gentle now, and just keep those hands moving. And then just slowly let the hands relax back down to the knees. Take a moment here. And just begin to notice any subtle shifts, any subtle sensations, maybe some really big sensations happening in the body, happening in the mind. And know that the reason that we show up to practice is to get more energy, self-generated, self-sustained energy. Not from a cup of coffee, which I'm not, that's awesome. Yes, drink your coffee or do what you need to do to get energized. But I'm saying this is a different source. This is the internal source, and we tap in here so we can get more energy to make sure our thoughts are in vibrational alignment with the things that we want to experience. On our next inhale, we're going to take the tips of the pinky and the tips of the thumb together in open lotus mudra. Okay, we're moving into our last couple mudras before we just drop into a few moments of meditation. Open lotus mudra, and the hands are here at the heart center. We're going to inhale through the nose, really nice and gentle and deep. We're going to exhale through the nose so strong that we feel the breath in the hands. So inhale long, long, deep through the nose. Exhale strongly so you feel the prana at the hands. This is our last kind of powerful breath for our practice today. So just inhaling nice, deep through the nose, exhaling, feel the prana. You must feel the prana. You have to feel the prana, the breath on the hands on each exhale. Sink into this breath and really feel yourself on every exhale. Cleaning, you're getting lighter, lighter, lighter. Any kind of stagnancy, any kind of blocks, any kind of distractions within the mental body, within the emotional body, you're breathing them out through your conscious direction. Breathe harder out than you think on the exhale. Less than a minute. We're moving into our last 40 seconds of this breath. Last 25. Take this opportunity as the last 20 seconds to really breathe anything out of the system. The last 10 seconds here. Inhale in. Seal your Mula Bandha. Exhale. Take the left hand to the heart, the right hand over the heart, the palms at the heart center, the tip of the thumbs facing up. And just at a nice, gentle, relaxed breath, just start to move in the direction of moving your head down to the knee and alternating this. And just here for 60 seconds. Keeping those hips really rooted. Just starting to slow the body down. And then inhale back up to center. Take the palms down to the knees and just start to take some big circles. Just keeping the breath coming in and out through the nose. And then reverse the direction. Really nice job. We're just going to take the hands for 30 seconds here, right here, and just shake them. Just kind of moving the energy through the system. Let the vertebrae shake all the way down to your hips. Breathing in and out through the nose. For this last 15, see how deep you can make those inhales. Let the hands relax. Take a moment here in silence and stillness. Do nothing. Meditate with the eyes right between the eyebrows at the third eye point. Just committing to whatever thought form you were working with today. Committing to just noticing when it shows up this week. Because if you can notice when it shows up, then you can begin to redirect your energy. Just let the whole body relax. We'll take a deep breath into our belly. And exhale. 2 more sides like that. Inhale in. And last one. Inhale. Exhale. We'll bring our hands to heart center. Close with one long Satnam. Nam.